Q&A time. Sometimes I like to collect questions that I get, mostly comments on my YouTube videos, but also questions that I get on Twitter and Facebook. So this video is about me answering some of those questions. The first question is from Chris Kolodi. Is there two characters for truth in kanji? Because Google Images shows two symbols for truth. Yes, and that is because he commented this on a video that I did. You can see it right here where I show how to write the character for truth. And he's probably talking about the word shinjitsu, which is the two kanji, which means truth. And I think the word shinjitsu is more accurate to say that that is the word that means truth or reality. The character that I show, which is shin or ma on the video, is the character that's most commonly used for when you want to write just one character, one kanji for truth. Next question is Ala Biggie. I want to know how I can start learning Shodo. Help me, please. Alla, I have an online course. Link is down below. Taehyun TV. Does this work for Chinese calligraphy? This is a comment that I got on the video that I made a while ago about how to make sumi ink. And he's asking whether that works for Chinese calligraphy. Yes. A lot of Japanese and Chinese calligraphy are very similar. A lot of the techniques are the same. The only difference is the language. But everything that I show on how to write kanji characters is the same for Chinese kanji characters because kanji are Chinese characters. The difference with my calligraphy specifically is the word that I choose are Japanese words. The concepts that I use are Japanese concepts. The aesthetics that I use are Japanese aesthetics. But everything related to calligraphy in terms of writing kanji and using a brush and sumi ink and all that stuff is the same for both. Ruby, so I translated Gabriela to Gabriela, and my nickname Gabi to Gabi. If this is right. Gabriel, I think that you're missing, it's not Gariera, it's Gabu-riera. So I think you're missing the boo there. Because you gotta translate Gabriela, so it's Gabu-riera. Gabi's good. Alright, so the next two questions are about something that I've been asked a lot. Gladys asks, hermosos videos, los atesoro, pero por favor en español. And the hands, Spanish subs, please. Alright, I know a lot of you know that my first language is Spanish. You probably figured that out because of my accent, or you've been following me for a while and I've already said that before. I understand that there's a lot of viewers out there that speak Spanish that are interested in Shodo, and I'm actually surprised of how many of you are out there that speak Spanish and are interested in Shodo. Doing these videos twice, one in English, one in Spanish, it would be impossible. Mostly not just because of the time consuming that I have to shoot a video in English, then I have to shoot it again in Spanish. Not only that, I mean, that would be insane, but the fact that I don't know if I can say the same exact thing in both languages and have the same message. I feel like the English will have a different message and the Spanish will have a different message, and even I will get confused. How to put subtitles on YouTube? I don't know how to do that. Next question is Black Butler fan. How would you do the name Tamika? All right. Tamika. Ta. Mi. Ka. Ta. Mi. Ka. Next question is from Jacob. Where did you buy your rice paper? I bought my rice paper everywhere. I bought it on Amazon. I went to Chinatown. I bought it many different places online like Yasutomo and Daiso Japan and so on and so forth. Lately, I've been buying most of my rice paper, the good ones that I want to do for commissions, through my neighbor, Lauren, who runs Paper Connection. If you don't know Paper Connection International, I'll post the link down below. If you're looking for high quality Oriental paper, Lauren is the person to talk to. Jetel, what does it mean? Like, is it that shit with first step or what? Alright, Jed, this comment, it was on the video that I made that it says that a journey of 1,000... What is it? A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. And Gentel, that's exactly what it means. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. So even though you have a long way to go, you take it one step at a time. All right, next question is Cheesy. How about if my name is Hana? Should I still use katakana because Hana in Japanese means flower, right? Yes, it does. And it's usually written in hiragana. Alright, Shizi, this is very common when it comes to translating Western names into Japanese, is that you can translate it two ways. You can translate it phonetically, or you can translate it by the meaning. In your case, you have the option whether you can translate your name Hana phonetically by just finding characters for ha and another character for na. And you can do that and your name will take up a different meaning. Or you can use it by what your name means, which as you know already, your name means flower. So if you use the kanji for flower, it'll say henna and it means flower. So I mean, that's up to you. A lot of people, for example, there's another name like woods. I use it as an example because there's a kanji for woods and you can translate woods phonetically. It's up to you. But if you translate your name by the meaning of it, your name is not gonna sound like it sounds in English. It's gonna be the Japanese word for it. Again, that's just up to you. Talmperia Majesty, do you have an area where you can teach kids in reality, not on YouTube, or is that coming in the future? I don't know if by kids you mean children. I have not taught a workshop or a class for children. I have tried to teach my son how to do Japanese calligraphy, and he's 5, and it's a huge mess. I don't know how to deal with a whole class of children. I'm open to it. I mean, I teach cooking to children sometimes, so I'll be open to it. But if by kids you mean you kids, like everybody, yes, I am planning on having another workshop this fall of 2016. Gregory, are you rank 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, or 10? I'm assuming Gregory is asking if I have a rank in Shodo. You probably know Shodo, you can have ranks just like in martial art. You can have first dan and second dan and cues and all that stuff. Well, Gregory, I don't have a rank in Shodo. And the reason is simple. My teacher never gave me any rank. If you want to know more about my opinion on rank in Shodo, I wrote an article and the link is down below if you want to read it. But basically, I don't have anything against ranks. It's just I don't have a rank. And people that study calligraphy under me probably are not going to have ranks either. Stephen Watson, what is the role of kami in Shodo, Aikido, and Zen? Is it summoned, sought before practice, or recognized by and through sincere practice? Alright, Steven, this is a question that can have many different meanings for different people. Kami in Japanese means God. If you're talking about God in the Christianity sense of the word, it has no relation to Shodo, Aikido, or Zen at all. You don't need to say a prayer, you don't need to convey God to do your calligraphy or to do Aikido or anything like that. However, in Japanese, the word kami sometimes is more towards the Shinto practice of the gods or the spirits of the universe. And yes, you can try to convey those and get on your zone and try to feel adequate and spiritually connected to your work, but I don't think that you need to feel connected to a spirit per se unless that's your own. And for Shodo, I would recommend doing maybe a couple minutes of sitting meditation before you practice. That's a great warm-up for your mind, to get your mind ready for it, to get you focused, to bring total awareness and mindfulness into what you're doing. And the same process we'll do for Aikido and Zen. Now, Zen is a Buddhist religion. However, it's not a Buddhist religion in the Abrahamic sense of having, again, a God, a being that you have to pray to it and intervenes in your life. That's not how they see it. So the answer to this question is how you see the word kami. Are you looking at it as the Christian God, or are you looking at it as the spiritual of the universe, basically you connecting to nature? And if that's the case, absolutely. Alright, that's it for this one. If you have any questions, just leave comments on any videos. I look at every once in a while and I pick some questions that are interesting to me and then I think will be beneficial to all of you to hear the answers. And I like to take that opportunity and translate a few names for you guys if you are looking to have your name translated as well. Again, all the links to the stuff that I said are down below if you wanted to check those out. And also don't forget to check out my Intro to Japanese Calligraphy online course, which is an online course to learn all the basics and fundamentals of Japanese calligraphy for those of you who want to learn Japanese calligraphy and just can't find a teacher nearby. That's it for this one. Thanks for watching and I'll see you next week.